So I had a doctor, Dr. Joshua Strauss, with Evanston's Hospital, who tried to torture me to death. And I probably will die. I mean, I can't imagine not dying of Borna. Eventually, it's damaged my cervical spine, and it controls my heart rate, and the pain in my back and shoulder are excruciating. So here it is. Why would Dr. Joshua Strauss, with Israel's Department of Defense, try to kill me? And the answer is quite simple, because Golda Meir, former Prime Minister of Israel, stole William Mill's estate of artificial intelligence in Amazon, which is under Golda, our crown. Shame on Israel. Well, this guy acted like he was so cool. He told me I needed to take a drug called Seligilin, which was a joke. I mean, he said, I'm stupid. He said, I'm really, really stupid. I need a drug to increase my cognitive intelligence. I hate to tell him, I'm a lot smarter than that guy. Here he is. I have to tell someone who is actually pretty gifted that I'm stupid. So he puts me on this drug. And it's for Parkinson's. I have Parkinson's. And it was awful. My vision became like triple vision with eye seizures called nystagmus. I couldn't breathe anymore. I started passing out 5 hours at a time. At the end, I couldn't even walk on crutches because the vertigo was so bad. I lost my ability to speak. I had slurred speech. I lost my ability to walk, obviously. My right leg became paralyzed. I have one toe that's was paralyzed. I shocked the paresthesias that shook my body every 30 seconds. I had pseudo-Parkinsonism. I couldn't hold anything because my hands shook so bad. My speech was slurred, so I couldn't talk. So I couldn't. It was like everything was dead. You couldn't. I wore tinnitus. You couldn't hear. It was like somehow. I had 5 cerebral hemorrhages. 5. You usually die at the first one. I mean, this guy is so bad. And I tried to take his license away with the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulations. Well, someone's saying that to you? Yeah, you try to take his medical license away so he doesn't kill anyone else and do this to anyone else. And he got a real high-profile lawyer, and I wasn't allowed to get a lawyer. So, he got off. And then I got to Michigan City, and lo and behold, I got on a computer, and he's co-owner of my Chase Bank account. So what did I do? I called Chase Bank, and they said to go in. They said that to kick him off, he would have to come in with me to the bank. I go, well, that's kind of hard. First of all, I have a state case against him. I'm trying to strip his medical license away. I don't think it's a good idea to get the two of us together. And besides that, there was a little technicality. I skipped the state. I won't go near him. I don't know what else to do. And so I decided to close my Chase Bank account. But the problem is, I went to Chase Bank to discuss the situation, and Chase Bank got an order of trespass against me. And so the police were calling out, and so I have to close the Chase Bank account. So I actually had to get a court. The police had to come. While once there was, I had a case manager, and we closed the bank account. I mean, that is how sick it is out here. And that's what Israel does to torture people. And you talk about torture, that is like the most excruciating way to die. And I investigated Barack Obama pretty well when I became an FBI case. And America was selling fighter jets full of Borna to Israel. And I hate to say it, that is cruel. I don't know if Israel did spray Gaza. We don't know that with the missiles. We don't really know because it takes 7 years for that to show up. There was one reported case when they started bombing Gaza of polio. Well, I think Borna might mimic polio. It might be easy enough to fake a diagnosis of polio. I don't know. I sure hope not. I actually tried to get the cure for it, which is there's a cure for it, amantadine. I have asked so very many doctors, and no doctor would ever treat me. And I actually got put into a state institution because I demanded medical care for it. I demanded the cure, and so they put me in state hospital and denied me all medical care. And the virus progressed to my spinal cord, into the cervical spine, and now it's affecting my heart rate, and it's affecting my, it causes excruciating pain in my shoulder and my back, so I can't sit up very long periods of time. I can't go out walking real far. I mean, this is how Israel torture people? You really think that's okay? I didn't do anything to them. They stole Amazon, and they stole artificial intelligence. For me, excuse me, you don't have that right, Israel. Get a life.